What's going on, football fans? Me, your boy Larry B, coming at you live here on a beautiful Sunday morning for our Pick'em edition of Three and Out. Of course, as you know, the primetime face-off was supposed to be either yesterday or sometime this morning, but as per usual, myself with my busy schedule nowadays, we will be having that coming up sometime this afternoon. So, be looking forward around 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Be ready for that primetime face-off. It is going to be one hell of a game tonight as we have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that's going to be a good one. We got ourselves a Saints fan already. We are looking for that Bucks fan. And when we do that, we will get everything together and ready to rock and roll for our primetime face-off here today on Three and Out, right here on IE Sports Radio, your refuge for all that is sports. With that said, y'all, we only have about 15 minutes here before game time. 14 minutes to be exact. So I'm going to make this snappy. And unfortunately, I couldn't get all the graphics up graphics, yes, screenshots, if you will. But I couldn't get all of, these things up for the moment being. So with that said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and jump right on in to our sponsor. Got to show some love. Big ups to another app company, y'all. They're the ones who pay the bills here. So we appreciate you guys so much for helping us out. If you love apps, trust me, you want to go and check them out. Me and Me, Facefly, the BS detector, that's always fun to use, Flappy Poo, and of course, Beatbox. Check them out, y'all. Show them some love. And once again, big ups to our sponsor, another app company. With that said, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right into today's picks. We're going to make it snappy, but it's going to be some fun, y'all. So first things first, coming up earlier today, Broncos at 3-4, Falcons at 2-6. You've kind of got to be kidding me in this game, just a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't know. The way I see it is very simple. The Falcons, they barely got another win last week, second win of the season. The Broncos have actually been pretty okay. The Broncos won a game by the skin of their teeth. Yes, last week over the Chargers. If Terran's watching, my apologies, brother, to bring that up one more time. But overall, just a better team, in my opinion, in Denver. The Falcons have this thing. They have like a knack for giving the game away in the last minute. I don't see it happening for the Falcons, and I do have the Broncos winning this game on the road. I'm going to go 21-14. Should be a low-scoring game. Not really much offense there. I'm going to have fun with that game there. And, of course, we have Seahawks taking on the Bills. Seahawks at 6-1, Bills at 6-2. This is a tough game for me to pick. Why? Because I seriously feel like the Buffalo Bills have the team to beat almost anybody right now. They've been exposed just a little bit, but they have a good team. They're strong. They don't have, in my opinion, that it factor just yet to where they can just happen to win any game on a whim, kind of like how the Patriots did for 2 decades. But I do know that Josh Allen is up and coming. I mean, well, he was up and coming. The guy is now, in my opinion, he's on his way to graduate to elite if he keeps it up. And overall, the Bills just have a good, strong foundation. Now, the Seattle Seahawks have, personally, what I think is just a little bit more of an it factor. They're a tougher, stronger team at the moment, and the defense, they need to step it up a little bit, but I do believe that offense can carry them with Russell Wilson at the helm. So I'm going to go ahead and say here, Seahawks 28-21 in a good football game here. But I think the Seahawks will win this thing, kind of in the last few minutes here. So I think that'll be a good game. Next up, Titans and Bears. Well, the Titans host the Bears. Bears at 5-3, Titans at 5-2. This is kind of a weird game. Reason being, because I don't understand how the Titans lost last week. I mean, you lost to the freaking Bengals. But do we have something more here? Is there something better coming this week for the Titans? Was it a mishap? What was it? The Bears lost a tough one last week, too. And the Bears are no joke. Very good, strong team. And I think, what's going on, Taryn? Big ups to Taryn here, jumping in the chat room. I got to show you love, man. Appreciate you for jumping on in here. But I got to tell you right now, this football game, y'all, Titans and Bears, I just don't see it. I want to see the Bears continue a good season, but I think they're going to get that 4th loss of the season today. The Titans can't lose it again, y'all. They lost to a team that they shouldn't have lost to last week, and that's all I got to say. I'm going to go right now. Titans win this game 35-28 in a good football game. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's a little too high scoring. I want to give more to the Titans here, but as of right now, that Bears defense is actually playing pretty good. So I'm going to go low scoring. I'm going to go 24-21. I know it's not low scoring, but, low-ish scoring because both those offenses can actually score as well. So Taryn jumps in here saying Seahawks defense is bad, but they'll win. Seahawks win. I'm with you there, Taryn. So with that said, we're going to jump on air to the next game. Ravens 5-2, Colts 5-2. Okay, everyone's kind of on the whole Jackson is exposed kind of deal. Yay and nay. I mean, the guy can run, but is this the first time we've ever seen a running quarterback? No. So it's kind of like we know what to do. Throw a cover two in there, keep your two corners down more of a contain in the flats area, let your guys carry the deep stuff, keep everything under keep everything under. We understand that. We get even the contained defensive ends. We get it that it's not the easiest thing to cover a running quarterback, especially with really good receivers like Hollywood over there. But the thing is you can't necessarily always want to do the same things over and over and over with this team. Will it bite you in the butt? It may. However, I don't feel that this team is kind of up to par at the moment. They do have a good foundation. The Ravens are a very good football team. We know that. However, I just kind of right now can't go against the Colts. This is going to be kind of bold, but Rivers is doing good things over there, guys. And if you disagree, well, then please disagree. But I'm actually going to go Colts winning this game. That's right. I said it, y'all. 27-21. Good football game. I think the Colts are going to win it. Taryn says here, Titans win 28-14. Good pick, Taryn. So, with that said, next game up here, we got Panthers taking on the Chiefs. Panthers at 3-5, Chiefs at 7-1. Okay, I'm going to make this one fast. The Panthers, they're up and coming. We know, once again, Coach Rule's doing his thing over there. I always rave about them. They're up and coming. They're not going to win a Super Bowl this year. They probably don't think they'll get the playoffs. Regardless, I do believe that they are on their way. Looking here at the Chiefs at 7-1, it's kind of a no-brainer, guys. Chiefs are going to win this thing. I mean, if I got to give them a final score, I'm going to go like 31, I don't know, 31-21, 31-17, something like that. Overall, just because the Chiefs are on a rampage, the only loss of the season to them was for the Raiders this year, or for them was to the Raiders this year. Rivalry game, and I just feel like overall it's going to be a good football game. So Taryn jumps in here and says Hollywood Brown has been disappointing this year, as well as Mark Ingram and Mark Andrew. Absolutely, some tough years this year. It's 2020, guys. Give them a break. I'm just kidding. No, but it's just been a very tough year for a lot of these guys. So next up, Lions 3-4, Vikings at 2-5. Okay, this one is kind of an iffy game for me because you know me. I've kind of been on the Vikings case the whole last two seasons. They haven't been anything impressive. I mean, they made it to the playoffs, but there's just kind of nothing there. I'm not really excited to see these guys play. That defense was once like 4 years ago, a defense that I really, really, really enjoyed. And then out of nowhere, they just kind of got crappy. I mean, I'm sorry, but offense just isn't there. There's just nothing to be excited about right now for those Vikes, unfortunately. And the Lions. I mean, I was so excited for Matt Patricia to get there. I mean, I think all of you know that. I was so excited. I'm a defensive guy. I was, a fan of Patricia over there in New England. And unfortunately, things just didn't pan out as well as they have last couple of seasons or last season. So I just got to tell you right now, I'm actually going to take in this game the Lions. I want to take the Vikings because they're at home, but I guess the Lions are going to be able to pull this thing off, guys. So I'm going to go a weird score too. Like, I don't know. I'm going to go like 22-18, something weird like that. It's just a weird football game. It's a division rivalry. Should be a fun game, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it, guys. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and here and just slide on in and take those Lions to win today's game. So next up, let's see what Terrence has to say. This is Terrence says, I'm surprised you have the Colts. I commend you. I think so, man. He says, but I have the Ravens winning 31-21. Oh, we can agree to disagree, brother. He says Dalvin Cook is going to cook the Lions today, 28-21. Vikings win, and that just might happen. Honestly, I mean, it's kind of a coin flip in this game, but I just don't see it. I right now all I see is just Vikings winning. I see the Lions just a better team. That's all there is to it. The Vikings got to show something, and that's all there is to it. Giants taking on, and I mean they have, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just feel like right now the Lions are actually a little bit better going into this game. Next up, Giants at 1-7, Washington at 2-5. Okay, Washington, team that has won 2 games like by it's like a crapshoot. Okay, and then you have here the Giants who. Were they gifted those games? And then last week, the freaking Giants damn near beat the Buccaneers. That's kind of crazy, right? So I'm looking at a game that's like just another crapshoot, in my opinion. 2 teams are bottom feeders of a bottom feeder type of NFC East right now. Overall, you can't really give both teams each prop. You can't give each team so much props. I mean, both these teams are struggling. They're not that great. They're in a division right now that was once upon a time great in the early 90s when I was a kid, but unfortunately this isn't the year for this division. And Giants, Washington, I mean, it is what it is. This game could be really either way again. I'm gonna go just because I think they had a good game last week. This is going to make me cringe because I don't know. It could come back to bite me, but gosh darn it. I want to see the Giants win this game. I really do. But I think I'm going to go with the Redskins because they're home. I think they have the factor. They're going to be a little tougher. And honestly, I think this is going to be a good football game. It really is, guys. So with that said, I'm going Washington to win this game. Very good game, 23-20, and I'm going to go once again, Washington win this one at home. Next up here, Texans 1-6, Jaguars 1-6. I'll tell you right now, guys, I'm not excited for this football game. Both these teams have been bottom feeders, and the Texans, I mean, just have a little more umph than the Jaguars. I want to give this game to the Jaguars. I do, but my mind's telling me Houston's probably going to win this game because, gosh dang it, they got to win another game this season, right? They've had a terrible year. So overall, guys, I'm going to go Texans winning this game 27-21. Why? Because, well, the Jacksonville Jaguars, in my opinion, are just a little worse. And my bad, y'all. Taryn jumped on me and said I said the R word. Sorry, guys. Washington, not the Redskins. So, yeah, no Kenny Galladay for the Lions. Giants in a tank bowl. Tanks don't exist, Taryn. I'm just saying. But tank division game. Let's see. Where was he at? And Giants win 21-20. Okay, good job, man. And thanks, Taryn. Appreciate you. So, with that said, guys, that will be those picks right there. We got my game coming up here, mine and Taryn's game. My Raiders at 4-3, his Chargers at 2-5. Overall, guys, I mean, it's just a fan type of game. The Raiders actually do have somewhat of a chance. It's not like the Chargers don't, but the Chargers have been kind of tough this year. Because they've lost some close games, especially last week. Overall, guys, I have to go Raiders. I'm going to always pick my team. I don't care who we're playing. I'm taking my team. I think it's going to be a good football game today. And I'm going to give the Chargers the benefit of the doubt. I think it's going to be a really good football game. I'm going to go 27-24. Raiders win on a field goal. I know it's going to be a battle, guys. I really do feel like it's going to be a good game. So I'm taking Raiders. I almost like Chargers. Raiders all day. There you go. Good job there, Taryn. Texans win 35-21. It's going to be over by halftime. Good stuff. So, alrighty. So with that said, taking my Raiders. And then, of course, the afternoon game. Steelers 7-0. Cowboys 2-6. This is a no-brainer. The Steelers have been tough all season long. They've been a good, strong football team. The Cowboys have been anything but impressive. What do you call it? Steelers win this game here. Final score, and I'm just going to say this because they've been so good, and I'm sorry, but 38-21. I think this is going to be not even close. I don't even know how the Cowboys even score that amount of points. I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt, but I just feel like it's going to be a lot to a little. Steelers win this one pretty convincingly. Next up, Dolphins at 4-3, Cardinals at 5-2. Overall, guys, Tua's doing his thing, and I love it. I want to see him playing, but Kyler Murray is also doing his thing. I was watching the replay last night on the NFL Network of Seahawks and Cardinals, and you just see this guy, man. He's ready to rock and roll. He's ready to play, and I like what he's doing. But Tua is also young and upcoming. They've won some good football games. I'm actually going to give it to the Cardinals at home. I think it's going to be a good football game. Very, very, very close. 31-24 final score, but it's going to be close, guys. And I really do want to see Kyler Murray and Tua both just doing their thing and chugging along, y'all. So Terrence says the Raiders are winning today. I hate to pick the Raiders, but the Chargers brought this to themselves. 31-27. Raiders a win off a last-minute drive from Derek Carr. That sounds good. So Steelers win 4-2-10. Yes, Taryn, this is about the kind of score that I was thinking. So Cardinals win off a game-winning field goal, 27-24. Good pick there because I do believe that's pretty close to it. So those are my picks there for today's game, which again, coming up in just a little bit here, as soon as we find a Buccaneers fan, we'll have ourselves our primetime face-off sometime this afternoon. Saints taking on the Bucks. Be ready, y'all. With that said, this is me, your boy Larry B, signing off for 3 and Out. I will see you guys in a little bit with the primetime face-off for Sunday Night Football. Thanks for everybody joining in today. Thank you, Mr. Taryn. And those are my picks. Those are Taryn's picks, and that's all she wrote. That's all we wrote. So with that said, y'all, I'll see y'all in a bit. Take care. And as always, God bless.